Are you Prince Harry's real father?
A royal headline, Princess Diana's former flame, James Hewitt, speaking out now about a rumor circulating for decades that he is Prince Harry's biological father.
Breaking news has rocked the royal family to its core. Newly uncovered DNA results have finally laid bare the truth behind a long-standing rumour about Prince Harry's paternity.
She approached me about this subject, about her unhappiness with her situation.
Are you doing any deals with newspapers? Because obviously the representatives there,
no deals.
Did you say where this was filmed?
I have no comment.
No.
For decades, speculation has persisted that Prince Harry was not the biological son of King Charles, but rather of James Hewitt, a man famously linked to Princess Diana during the late 1980s.
Seems to be just relying on one fact to try and sell the book, that he may or may not have slept with Diana.
Take the photograph and let them go.
Look, see the faces? The people in there. Look at them. Trapped.
Now, with the emergence of irrefutable genetic evidence, Prince Harry's life stands on the brink of a dramatic shift. What revelations do these results hold? Prepare yourself as we dive into the findings that have left Prince Harry visibly shaken and the world stunned.
Style of a romantic novel, it purports to be an account of an affair the princess is alleged to have had with a former cavalry officer, James Hewitt.
It's the media that's causing the problems. Leave them alone.
The relationship between Princess Diana and James Hewitt. For years, whispers about Prince Harry's true parentage have lingered in the background, often dismissed as unfounded gossip. At the heart of this persistent theory lies James Hewitt, a former British Army officer with whom Princess Diana openly admitted having a relationship, despite the well-established timeline showing Diana met Hewitt years after Harry's birth. Their similar red hair has long been used to stoke suspicion. These rumours haven't only impacted Harry, they've cast a long, uncomfortable shadow over the royal family, raising delicate questions about lineage and legitimacy. Now, with newly surfaced DNA results, the world watches closely. According to insiders, the evidence reveals an undeniable truth, but whose truth will it affirm? Will it put the rumours to rest, confirming King Charles as Harry's biological father? Or will it unveil a more unsettling reality that could redefine Harry's identity and rattle the very foundations of the monarchy? Either outcome carries weighty consequences, not just for Harry, but for the institution of royalty itself. For Prince Harry, this controversy isn't just tabloid fodder, it's deeply personal. From the trauma of losing his mother to the relentless glare of the public eye, Harry's life has been marked by scrutiny. The notion that even his identity has been a matter of public debate is a cruel twist in a life already shaped by intrusion. Whatever the DNA reveals, this isn't merely about answers. It's a window into a man's ongoing struggle for truth, privacy, and self-definition. So what do these results really mean for Harry and for the royal family? And more importantly, are we ready for the answers? As this unfolding royal drama continues, let's step back to where the controversy first took root, with the relationship between Princess Diana and James Hewitt.
I don't think that we can ever have peace with my family unless the truth is out there.
Where it all began, Diana and Hewitt. Princess Diana met James Hewitt in 1986 during a particularly troubled period in her marriage to Prince Charles. Their relationship began not long after that meeting. Hewitt, a charming and well-spoken former cavalry officer, was introduced to Diana at a party and soon hired as her riding instructor. Diana, an avid equestrian, found both comfort and companionship in his presence. Hewitt was immediately drawn to Diana's beauty, vulnerability, and warmth. For Diana, he offered emotional refuge, someone who gave her attention, kindness, and understanding during a time of intense personal hardship. Their relationship blossomed in private, often away from the prying eyes of the public and press, in quiet countryside retreats where they could simply be themselves. But their secret affair played out against a backdrop of royal drama. Diana was already grappling with the painful reality of Prince Charles's ongoing relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles, a relationship that had become increasingly public. In Hewitt, Diana found not just a lover, but a temporary escape from the constraints of royal life and the emotional void of her marriage. Their affair became a topic of public speculation by the early 1990s, with growing media interest after the pair were photographed together. Despite the attention, their romance continued discreetly until its eventual unravelling. By the time of Diana's now famous 1995 Panorama interview with Martin Bashir, their relationship had long ended. Though she never named Hewitt, Diana's candid remarks about emotional isolation and seeking comfort elsewhere left little doubt. Both Diana and Hewitt later confirmed the affair, but it was clear that their romantic involvement was well in the past by the time of her untimely death in '97. Still, the legacy of their relationship, and the rumours it fueled, live on, now brought into sharper focus by the emergence of definitive DNA evidence. The DNA test. Fact, fiction, or final proof? As previously mentioned, questions surrounding Prince Harry's paternity have haunted the royal family for decades. Recently, public interest reignited with whispers of an alleged DNA test, one that could potentially confirm or dispel the long-standing theory that James Hewitt, not King Charles, is Harry's biological father. The rumour mill has been in overdrive, casting a fresh shadow of uncertainty over Buckingham Palace. So what do we actually know about this supposed DNA test? The story began quietly, as most royal secrets do, with hushed conversations in elite circles and vague media reports hinting at a covert attempt to resolve the matter once and for all. Though the red hair shared by both Harry and Hewitt has often been used to fuel speculation, the timeline of Diana's affair with Hewitt, well after Harry's birth, makes the theory biologically implausible. Yet that hasn't stopped the public from entertaining the idea. Sources claim a DNA test was discreetly carried out, allegedly to silence the rumours for good. But as with many things involving the royal family, the details remain cloaked in secrecy. Who ordered the test? Was Prince Harry even aware or involved? Reports vary. Some suggest an independent laboratory handled the test, while others believe it was part of a confidential inquiry initiated by a member of the royal family. What's clear is that the test reportedly aimed to compare Prince Harry's DNA with that of James Hewitt's to determine if there was any genetic link. The logic was simple. A strong DNA match would lend credibility to the paternity claims. No match would dismiss them outright. But perhaps the most intriguing part isn't the test itself, it's the motive behind it. Some speculate that the test was a strategic move by the royal family to address deep-seated public skepticism, especially following the turbulence surrounding Harry and Meghan's departure from royal duties. In a time when public trust in the monarchy has faced unprecedented challenges, clarifying this persistent rumour could be seen as a step toward transparency and stability. Others believe Harry himself may have sought answers, not to satisfy public curiosity, but to finally reclaim control over his own narrative. For a man whose life has been relentlessly dissected by the press, from the trauma of his mother's death to the constant tabloid scrutiny, settling this question once and for all could be a path to peace and closure. Still, the question remains, what did the DNA results reveal? That for now remains a tightly guarded secret. Whether the test confirmed or refuted the rumours, the royal family has managed to keep the results under wraps. However, if the test found no genetic link between Harry and Hewitt, as many suspect, it would align with past denials from both Princess Diana and others close to her. Diana, in her own words, insisted that Prince Charles was Harry's biological father. This, combined with a negative DNA result, would offer a definitive end to the speculation. Yet the question persists. Why is this even still a topic of debate? The answer lies in the media's obsession with the royal family. In a world where even the faintest whisper can spiral into a viral frenzy, such a rumour was never likely to die quietly. And for Harry, whose strained relationship with the press is well documented, the unrelenting scrutiny over something as personal as his identity only deepens the wounds. If the results indeed favour Harry, it may finally be time to lay this rumour to rest. But until the truth is publicly acknowledged, the speculation will continue to cast its long and unwanted shadow. Why the press won't leave Prince Harry alone. Prince Harry's life has been anything but typical, defined by constant media scrutiny, relentless rumours, and public speculation. From a young age, he found himself at the centre of the tabloid headlines, often unwillingly, making his battle with the press feel like a never-ending war. But how has Harry coped with this intense spotlight? As the younger son of Princess Diana and Prince Charles, Harry grew up in the shadow of his older brother, Prince William. This position left him more vulnerable to criticism and caricature. He was often branded the royal family's wild child, and more cruelly, targeted by persistent rumour gears questioning his paternity. Despite being part of one of the most iconic families in the world, Harry has openly spoken about how isolating and overwhelming that fame felt. In his memoir Spare, Harry lays bare the emotional weight of growing up under the microscope. He details how invasive media attention shaped his self-image and affected his mental health. From tabloid gossip to aggressive paparazzi, Harry explains that the media often treated him less like a human being and more like a public commodity. And that wraps up our video. What are your thoughts on the ongoing rumours surrounding Prince Harry's paternity? We'd love to hear your take. Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. And if you're curious to dive deeper, go ahead and click the next video on your screen. You won't want to miss it.